Testing the sound, see if it's all good. Right, so we are live. Anniversary event is now live. Right, let's go to announcements. So the anniversary Jubilee event is live, so we are going to be trying to... Oh, I've just got a pet up. I do not want a pet. So let's get rid of this pet quickly. Right, so let's get farming. So they drop the Trueflame sword is meant to drop in any fishing node. So I am here in Rothgar in Nikolava's kennel, just to see if this is going to drop. It drops from any fishing node, and this is a really good spot. So we need some foul bait. I've got like 7k almost. That's good. Unfortunately, I did hear something. Someone did comment on my video saying apparently the pages are character banned. I really hope that's not the case. I hope they are tradable, because if they're not tradable, that is going to be really annoying. So hopefully, oh, just totally mucked up there. I'm getting no vibration. Where's the vibration? Right, so the vibration on. I've also got the champion points. I should have it. No, I don't even have it on. That's why it's taking so long. The real technique. Welcome everyone to the stream. So we are doing a fishing extravaganza, trying to get the new style page of the Trueflame sword. But like I said, someone did say that it's now character bound. That better not be the case, because obviously the video I've done is obviously a gold making video, and I said that the page will be worth a bomb. I mean, you're still going to make a ton of money, obviously getting the perfect row, but there should be, hopefully the page is not character bound or account bound. It's got to be sellable surely. But that's the problem with Zos, they don't provide that information. They just say, oh, this is going to drop. And to have drops in open world and be account bound, that'll be a real kick in the teeth. So hopefully that is not true. But yeah, this is like one of the best fishing spots in the game, as you don't have to keep running around finding things. It's just like pure perfect row fishing. What's some sound? I've got no sound. I don't want it to overpower me. Welcome everyone to the stream. If anyone wants to join me, I'm on Xbox EU. So hopefully the sound's all right as well. It sounds good. So what is everyone going to be up to on this anniversary event that's now dropped? It's weird to have an event in it, the Jesters Festival, and then straight afterwards, not even a day gap, it's just straight into another event, which I suppose is a good thing in a way, but I thought the anniversary event was going to be like May time or June, so but yeah, this is a really good fishing spot. You haven't got to go anywhere, and they just keep respawning. But it's meant to be an extremely rare drop, so I'm surprised someone's got it already. The event's only been active for what? Not even 2, or just touching 2 hours, so... Oh no, it's even an hour, isn't it? That's... I swear it's not even me. Oh no, 2 hours it is, sorry. Just touching 2 hours. But I want to see if it's character banned. It can't be, surely. But that's the good thing though, like I said, even if you just want the page, I'm going to have to update that video as well. If that is the case, that it is character banned, you can't sell it or trade it. That's going to be really annoying. But we'll see. I don't see how well, it said extremely rare drop, so for someone to pull one already is pretty incredible. But it does depend how rare a drop it is. They say it's rare. How rare we don't actually know. It just says extremely rare. So, but yeah, come and join me, Xbox EU. I might also try it on PC. If it is tradable, I will probably do it on PC as well. Everyone give the stream a like as well if you could please. The fishing holes actually last quite long as well. Like you do. Oh, I suppose I think if you're with more players, they dry up quicker. But when you're on your own, it's pretty. They last quite a while. You don't even have to move barely. But like I said, like you can see the next spot there and there. They're very close to one another. I've got like 7k bait, so bait is not an issue. I think you get the foul bait from the zombies, I think. Let's see if we can get lucky. I mean, it's still going to be a nice drop, to be fair. Like, if you get that Trueflame sword page, it's going to be nice. But for it to be character banned is, or account bound or whatever, that will be a bit annoying. Because obviously you might want to try and profit off this as well. But mind you, like Perfect Row, they always go for good gold. I mean, on PC they go for crazy money because they're used in a lot of the best recipes in the game. You know, the smoked bear haunch they use for XP potions, so they always sell. So you're still going to make money. I'm doing a fishing stream. I mean, there is other unique pages as well that drop. They drop at the Dolmans. They drop from the Somerset Geesiers. There's another one that drops from somewhere. World Bosses in Vardenfell, I think it might be. So yeah, there's a few things. So, but I mean, there's other CPs that say like improves the quality of your fish, and that I don't think that's going to have an effect. Or having multiple people on the fishing node, is that going to have an effect? I don't think so. So I've literally just got the Real Technique CP, which reduces the time to catch a fish. I think that's the only one you actually need, really. I mean, the other ones are more if you want to complete the fishing achievement. You know, like if you wanted to get all the if you wanted to get say the master angler fishing achievement, you know, you want to pull out all the purple quality fish, blue and green. I don't think there even is a purple. There might be a purple. What's up, Gloom? Anything good yet? No, nothing yet, Beefy. But I've heard some bad news that the page might be character banned or account banned. So if that's the case, my video gold guide is pretty much like gone. but you'll still make money from the roe. But I'm hoping it is tradable. Why would it not be tradable? Don't you want your fishing companion out too? Or do you already have its report maxed out, so not needed? Again, I'd never use companions. What does that one do again for the... Does it just improve the chances of the quality of the fish? I never use the companions. I probably should really, but I don't know. Are they going to actually have an effect? I can't remember what the effects even are on some of them. I'll have a look in a minute. When this hole dries up, I'm going to have a quick look, because this is my main character, my main sorcerer. So I've definitely got some of the allies. But that's the thing, innit? They don't give you any information, you know. Is the style page more likely to drop if you've got people with you? Or, you know, does the CP have a factor? Or, you know, they never, everything's grey area, innit? And you don't know if they're even tradable. They've got to be tradable. Right, if I go to allies, companions. Oh, I've pretty much got them all, apart from Bastion. I think it's the... Oh, he's the thieving one, isn't he? I think... Ember. Is it Ember? I literally don't even know. Sharp as night. I'm going to have a quick look to see which one is the fishing companion. Oh, sharp as night, right. And what does sharp as night do? Increases the bite rate of fish while you are fishing. Hello, that sounds good. I'm just having a quick read of what it actually does. Mate, I just want like a simple answer. I don't know, to be honest. I can't really work out. Sharp as night gives you more frequent bite rate and also high quality fish. Why not? Let's pop it out anyway. See if it has, and like I said, if it's going to make the... If it's going to make the fish drop quicker, then that's going to be an added bonus. So thank you for that, Brewing with Magic. If it makes it, if just pulling out fish quicker is going to be nice.
I usually throw back the small ones.
I heard that when you're fishing around other people, you get better drops. So whenever I see someone fishing, I go fish in the same hole as them. Yeah, I was always under the impression that, you know, like I said, the CP and fishing with other people, that would only improve your chances of getting the coloured fish. So like the blues and the greens and the purples. Does it have an effect on unique drops, such as like these ones in the event, or the satchels in it, and the motif things? I don't know. I really don't know. See, I've done all the fishing, the master angler and all that stuff back in the day when there wasn't any companions. I thought you get perfect roe from normal fish, so you wouldn't want higher quality fish. Yeah, exactly. The coloured fish you don't want. Once you've got you know, the master angler, pretty much they're worth, well, you can sell them in the merchants, but obviously you just want the normal fish to fillet, because that's what's going to give you the perfect roe. You're right there. So yeah, you don't want to increase your chances of the coloured fish, to be honest. I don't know, as I said, the loot table is a bit of a tricky one. So I just got one there, so that I can't fillet that. Fillet? fillet it. I don't know. But let's just see what happens. It's definitely speeding up the speed of the pulling out the fish, so it's probably worth having the companion on, to be honest. Even if it does give you a few more coloured fish of the blue and green. Yeah, it's definitely giving you more. But yeah, I just never used the companions. I think I heard some bad things about some of them, like the ones with the thieving one. You know, that's meant to give you like unique, I think it's satchels or something it drops. But then people said it gets in the way of you getting a drop, of like a unique drop. So say instead of getting a Breton throne plan, you might get a satchel from or whatever that the companion drops unique, and most of the time they're not very good. Yeah, Beefy, I agree. When I was working, I was trying to get perfect row. I'd take the one out of the champion point. It gives me high in fish. Yeah, so I've literally got just that one on because that's just to speed it up. But I haven't got that. I've got that equipped, yeah. But that one, that's just going to increase the high quality fish, stacking with another player. But again, we don't know if that affects drops, do we? That's the problem with this game. It is a lot of just speculation. There's no clear cut. If you do this, it's going to do this. You always have to sort of find out for yourself, don't you? I suppose they do that to make the game more, you play it more. But yeah, I think I'll keep it as it is. I think that CP, which speeds up the real technique, is definitely you've got to have on. And the companion, again, if it speeds up the real time, a frequent bite rate, like you said, is definitely probably worth it to have. But that's what someone said to me. Someone commented on my video saying that the pages are character banned. I don't know how someone managed to pull it out within an hour of the event releasing. So I don't know if it's true or not. I'm assuming, why would they lie? But and it says extremely small drops. I was expecting to do this for like 7 hours. Do you know what I mean? And then see, and then you know, how rare is it? If it's not that rare, then obviously, if they are sellable, then that's gonna not make the price as good. But if they're not sellable, it's still going to have that nostalgia factor. It's still going to be a nice page to have, and you're still going to make money from the perfect row anyway, so it's not a total dead loss. Maybe try farming an hour without that champion point slotted, and then maybe try an hour. So yeah, that's what you have to do. Like you said, you have to really find out for yourself, and is it better with a companion or not? Is it better with the CP or not? I mean, there's a food as well, isn't there, which I've tried using, but again, I can't remember what the food does. It says fish are drawn to you, doesn't it? So again, does that mean it only factors in the yellow, the green and blue fish, or does that mean that it's going to make your drops sweeter? Yeah, I think it's a food you can eat that helps you catch fish faster. I don't know if it does faster though. I can't remember what it's even called now. Artesian takeaway broth. Mate, my mind's gone blank. I can't even remember. But yeah, I did do the master angler back in the day, and I made a ton of perfect roe going around every region. I've probably done that in like 2017 or so. It was ages ago. But I think a lot of the add-ons, yeah, for the fishing, the boost and that, they just increase the chances of getting the coloured fish and not increasing your chances of getting unique drops. I mean, like I said, you don't have to do it here. I'll just do it here because I think it's just the easiest. There's less travel time. They spawn fast. The fishing holes, they're just always here. But I mean, if you want extra drops on top of everything, you've got Somerset, which gives you the Pandonian motifs, I think, and then or you've got the satchels from Artaeum, or you've got them. There is some gold plans in Apothrica, but again, like the issue is, yeah, you got a better chance. You know, you're going to get, you've got a bigger loot table, so you've got more stuff to farm, but at the cost of you having to run around trying to find fishing holes. And then particularly in Apothrica, it was difficult to find fishing holes. I don't know if anyone else has had that trouble. I suppose PC add-on, you might have something to help you, but the sea is like an inky black. So trying to spot fishing holes, I was wasting so much time trying to find a fishing hole. You're thinking, you know, how many fish you're actually pulling out. So it's definitely going to diminish your perfect row. But obviously it's whatever you want. Do you want just pure perfect row, or do you want also special drops as well? And I said that's the cost of the special drops, is you've got to waste time finding fishing holes running about. Whereas here, and in the video guide I made, I think the Alakare Desert, the Goat's Head Way Shrine, that's another spot that's pretty much unlimited. You ain't got to keep running around. And the Craglawn, the big lake on the western side of Craglawn, that's another unlimited one. Well, when I say unlimited, like they'll just spawn in that lake, you don't have to run to another body of water. Mate, I can ramble for days. But God knows how someone managed to pull out, if it is an extremely rare drop, within the first hour of the event, and then said it's character ban. I was like, what? I did have a feeling it possibly might be, but I just thought, nah, surely they're going to make them all tradable. Artaeum pickled fish bowl, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I don't even got that on my character, do I? I probably did, but I just might have got rid of it. I've got a few fish already. So yeah, if anyone wants to join me, like I said, I'm on Xbox EU. Whether or not it's going to make any difference, I don't know, with other people. Just be a bit more fun, of course. But like I said, if it is tradable, I will definitely be doing this on a PC as well. I'm doing it on the Xbox because if it is tradable, and I just need to make some gold on Xbox desperately. As with all the builds I've been doing, it's just been burning through all my gold and my transmutes. I don't know what's worse, gold or transmutes. What is harder to come across? Transmutes are really getting me down. I mean, it's nice they added that, because before there used to never be transmutes. You'd like, say if you wanted a Divine's weapon, you know, you couldn't just transmute that. Say you wanted a certain set in a dungeon, and you wanted you wanted it to be a sword, not a dagger or an axe, and then you also wanted it to be the correct trait. You would have to farm that, wouldn't you? I remember another example would be back in the days, the Maelstrom Arena. I mean, if you wanted that perfected Maelstrom weapon, you know, you couldn't just get it and then transmute it into the trait you wanted. You know, you had to literally keep farming endlessly until you got the one that you needed. So the grind was much worse back then, and obviously the transmute has made it a lot easier. What location you at? I am at Rothgar, Nikolava's Kennel, because it's just an instant. I ain't got to move. They basically just, all you do is turn around and fish on the holes. There's no moving about. It maximises your time for perfect row, and it says the star page drops on any fishing node. So we're having a go. We are having a go. What was I saying before that? I've forgotten that. My mind has gone blank. Oh yeah, so transmutes, yeah, so they're really annoying me, because I've never got any transmutes. And where I do a lot of battlegrounds, not as much Cyrodiil. I think when the campaign ended a couple of days ago, I only had like 2 or 3 characters, so I've got 50 of them each. I know you can do daily dungeons, but sometimes they're DLC and you're like, oh, and it goes on for like half an hour just for 10 transmutes, and you're like, oh, don't know if I can be doing this. And like every time you need to make a full set, it's quite a lot on it. It can be like 250 transmutes, which ain't easy to obtain. So transmutes is my issue on Xbox, and gold is my issue. I did have a lot of alliance points. I think I had about 4 million. I had quite a lot together. And then what I did was I just bought a load of Dawn prisms and just sold them like 5k each, and just made, I think I made like 200-300k, which weren't too bad. Everyone like the stream as well, if you could please. And if you want to join me, I am on the Xbox EU. I'm the only player on the Xbox EU. No, well, I'm the only player in here at the moment. I've seen a couple run by, but I'm definitely going to stay just to get the page. Even if it is character bound and that is the case, then so be it. But say what? So if you get one, then what if you get another? Do you just delete it? Are they in the wet gunny sacks? Are they in the sacks? Wow, that's it, mate. I'm sorted. That's it. Job done. Let's get selling that bad boy.
No such thing as a wasted day, so long as we go fishing.
Make about 50 gold there. He just said something behind me. I don't know what he even said. Fishing in Rothgar, and that's a good thing, even though this is a DLC, because I think when I originally made the guide saying this is one of the best fishing spots, it obviously was locked behind a DLC paywall, but they did give this DLC out for free, so a lot of people should have access to this now if you're not a person who pays for DLC or ESO Plus, so it's quite good. Can you get out of my way? Yeah, so it's a sweet spot because you just haven't really got to move. There's just no running, and I did find that when I was farming the Apotheca plans, yeah, I was wasting so much time trying to find the fishing holes, and like I said, it's on top of it. It's not clear water. It's like this inky black stuff, and I just really especially on Xbox, you really struggle to see the fishing holes. I wish they'd glow, like you know when you get the chests. The antiquities maxed out and you can get the chests glow. That's helpful in it, and I think the fishing holes should glow too, because I just don't think they're visible enough. But again, that's why you're on PC. Probably there's add-ons I think, and it just shows you where they spawn. But obviously being here it doesn't matter because the lake is so ridiculously small. That is not a problem. But yeah, if anyone doesn't know what the Trueflame sword is, it was a sword back when the game was released in 2014. Might be even before I even started playing it, because I think I started 2015. And it was a sword that apparently dropped in only Stonefall's fishing holes or something. And it was like a bug to drop that shouldn't have dropped or something. And some players did have it, it did exist, and then it just sort of vanished, and I don't know if they removed it from the game. It was just sort of like a highly sought after, but it wasn't tradable, it wasn't sellable or tradable. I just got it. Oh my god, it's character banned. Why would they do that for? So that means I can't sell it, doesn't it? Bound style page. Why would they make it bound? Once... Right, now I'm really annoyed. It's character bound, so if I use it, right... I've got the Trueflame sword replica. At least I've got it, I suppose. Well, that is not a rare drop then, is it? Or was I just super lucky on that? Yeah, boy. Acquired rarely from fishing. Well, it weren't that rare, was it? How long was I going for? Half an hour? And I've already got it. Right, let's take a screenshot of that. What are we doing? Oh, I need the mouse quickly. I do not want to quit the game. Right, we've got the screenshot that do. What? No. My internet is lagging big time. Right, so I've just got it. I've got the Trueflame sword replica. And it's banned. I cannot believe it is banned. So what happens if you get another one then? Does it just not drop? I will continue the fish stream then. I can't believe that. So that's two things I've found out. It's not a rare drop unless I was just super lucky. Because I don't think I even barely pulled out 100 fish. And they don't drop in the wet gunny sacks, they are rubbish. Oh, I cannot believe that. Where's the... Yeah, not even 100 fish and it's just come out. What were they thinking? So I'm going to have to update that video then. Because I said obviously it's going to be worth millions. Because I really thought it was going to be tradable. But what happens if you get another one? Maybe if you get another one, would it then become tradable? I suppose it wouldn't. But what happens if you do get another one then? What is everyone's thoughts on this then? Let me know in the comments. Like, I can't believe it's character banned. I've just got the Trueflame sword. The replica that has not been seen for 10 years almost. And I've now got it. But it's character banned. Zos, I hate you. But let's see, what happens if you get another one then? Or it's going to do one of two things, isn't it? It's either going to do, no, let's say one of three things it could do. It could either never drop again for me now because I've got the page, or it's going to drop again but it's going to be character banned and I can't do nothing but just delete it. And then, or third, it's going to be tradable. Got to run some errands, I'll jump back on later if you're curious to see if you get lucky. I got it, by the way, Beefy. I did get it, but let's see if I get another one. I don't know what's going to happen with this second drop, so I will stay on because I do want to do a stream anyway. I can't believe it's dropped that quickly. I really thought it was going to be a big 4 hour and still get nothing and highly sought after super rare drop that you can make a ton of money on, and then I just get, you know, it just drops. It didn't drop in a sack or anything, it just literally just come up on the left side where the fish does. Boom, there it was. Disappointing though, like I'm disappointed that unless it was, I was just like, I got that lucky 1 in a million. But to be honest, it looks like it's a 1 in 100 drop. I could be wrong because obviously it could just be pure pot luck. I've just got super lucky and it's just dropped for me. But I would like to see like another page. If another page drops, what can you do with it then? If it's character bound, it's not going to drop again, is it? But surely if it did, then what'd you do with it? Just delete it? Mate, I am annoyed. I'm really not. Someone said, that's what I said, somebody commented on a video saying it's character banned, it's not tradable. So, yes, you can still make gold because obviously you're going to get for them the perfect row, but that is really, that's really annoyed me. But yeah, it is a very... It's still worth getting, I suppose, because it's very nice. Because one, you're going to get the perfect road. Two, it's a very nice sword, highly sought after style of sword. Again, it hasn't been seen in the game for 10 years, so it's nice they've brought it back. But why they made it tradable and not tradable? But to be honest, you know, when they said, oh, it's an extreme, I'm sure it said literally them words, extremely rare drop. So I thought, wow, this is going to be like a one, you know, a Ferric Cipher sort of style, you know, really, really hard to get. You might never get it. And it's just, boom, just dropped like that. And it's also banned. So that is a bit, it's a bit crazy, really. So I'm pretty sure with character bound things, once you've got them, they don't then reappear, do they? Well, they do until you actually use them. Once you've used them, I don't think they drop again. So what I'm guessing is it's probably not going to drop again. But if it does drop again, what do you do with it then? You just delete it, or it drops again and please say it's tradable, but it's probably not going to be, is it, I suppose. Oh, I was so hyped for this anniversary event, and now I'm like, oh, I'll just get the cake and go now, I think. Tell you, they don't like ways of making gold in this game.
People say fish smell bad. I say anything smells bad if you leave it out long enough.
Oh, so yeah, what would happen then? Epic, I cannot believe I've actually got the drop. That's what I'm just shocked. I'm sure it said that it was a rare drop. And like I said, unless I was just super lucky. Was I super lucky? Mate, I swear I don't even have to move off this rock. That's how good this spot is. You can literally just stay on this rock and fish. Like, if you want to make perfect row as quickly as possible, I would literally recommend nowhere else. Apart from, like I said, Alakir Desert or the Craiglawn, there is a couple of spots in the game, and there's probably a couple of caves or delves somewhere that have a similar little pool of water somewhere, because I have seen other delves that have like the odd fishing hole, whether or not, but they need to have probably 2 or 3 fishing holes on a lake for it to be usable. But yeah, I cannot believe I've got the Trueflame sword already. I am now the owner of the Trueflame, and it is not tradable. But I will see if I can try and get another one. Maybe it will be tradable. There's a slim chance it's going to be a second one is tradable, or it's just going to appear again in my inventory, and then I'll just have to delete it because I can't reuse another one, or it's just never going to appear again for this account. But why not say that? That's what annoys me. Like, on their text, they just said extremely rare drop, a chance to get this unique style pages that will drop on during the event. It didn't say these are going to be account bound, these are going to be character bound, you know, or this is going to be tradable. Like, state so people know. Like, but they just make everyone find out the hard way with things. So annoyed. But I'm half annoyed, half happy. I'm happy I got the Trueflame sword. why did you do this to me, Zos? Give me another page now. And it wants to, it better be tradable. I suppose it just won't drop again. It's weird though, normally most pages, like every style page is tradable, isn't it, pretty much, apart from like the Battlegrounds one. So, you know, to have drops in open world, like a motif or a style page, they're always normally tradable. So for them to not be tradable is just stupid. You know, because that could have been a really highly sought after item. Right, this is a sweet spot for fishing though. Like, there is nothing better. There probably is like some ones that are similar, definitely. In like another delve, yeah, or cave system, public dungeon. The thing is, like I said, it's not, I'm assuming it won't drop again, yeah. I've got that, I'm probably under the impression it's not going to drop again, or if it did drop again, it's still going to be character banned, or is there a slim chance that if it drops again, you can then trade it? That's just crazy, and it's not a rare drop either, unless I was just, like I said, super lucky and just got away with it. Is that, he's going to attack me, isn't he? Yeah. That's the only one little downside with this. If you stay on this rock though, where I should have stayed, you don't get, or just off the rock, I think you might have to go a little bit closer. Yeah, like you won't get, I don't think the mobs attack you. But it annoys me because every time they, fishing, they could do so much more with the fishing. They could make unique rods and other stuff and other rewards and better drops and that, to encourage people to fish more, because it is a bit of a, a repetitive thing. That's why I don't really fish anymore. But when I heard they was bringing this back again, I thought, oh, that's going to be something really special. And I suppose it is in a way that that it's nice they've brought it back, but it's just, I don't think personally it should have been character banned. And if you're going to do it as well, at least say it. So yeah, I'm probably assuming it's just not going to drop again for my whole account. Like, you've got that page, a bit like the Battlegrounds ones. I think they're the only ones that I can think of that are the same. So once you've earned it and you've used it, you have to use it as well. Because I've had ones in my inventory that are duplicates. But once you've a sea sponge, what the hell's a sea sponge? But yeah, once you've used that physical style page, then it will no longer drop for you. Oh yeah, like I said, I was proper hyped for the anniversary event. Now I'm just like, that was my main thing, and now that's like proper killed it for me. What the hell, that fishing hole just spawned. They spawn so quick here. But yeah, they could make better rods. They could make you have a gold rod or something for doing the master angler or something. I know you get the boat thing as a furnishing thing, but they could have done a lot more with the fish. I know it's just like a little side thing, but they could have expanded upon it a little bit and made the drops a little bit better. I mean, I know they added things in the Somerset and the Artaeum drops, Apothrica and that. I just think it could do with a bit more. I think, yes, having like a unique fishing rod just to show that you're a master angler, or just a different, yeah. But to pull that out, I mean, that quickly, because someone said they put it, and I said, what? Extremely rare drop, and within an hour of the event starting, someone's got it already. I was like, maybe just lucky, and then I've just done it within, what, 2 hours of the event being up, or whatever, you know, so I don't think it's a rare drop from what I can tell. Obviously I could be wrong, maybe we just both got super lucky, and maybe it is still a super rare drop, but I'm under the impression that it's probably an average drop, really. I mean, I struggled to get paintings worse than what this was, so I don't know what they're going on about saying a rare drop. It certainly don't seem to be, and like it's just going to be once you got it, that's it, sort of thing.
Impressive. See, work is for people who don't know how to fish.
But hopefully, you never know. Like I said, it's a unique drop. Maybe it might drop again. Who knows? But I am now the proud owner of the Trueflame replica sword style page, and I used it as well. So it's now in my collection book. I'm going to fillet the fish in a minute as well. See if I get a roe. Once this hole dries up, is it dried up? Oh, that just literally happened when I said. Weapon styles, one-handed. So here it is in all. What the hell costume am I wearing? See if I can Trueflame. There it is. It's got the Trueflame. An outfit look for a one-handed weapons acquired through purchase. Acquired rarely from fishing during the anniversary jubilee. So there it is. Looking a sweet sword. But unfortunately, it is character bound. I will, like I said, I will continue and just see them. What the hell are pointing them gunnies at? I'm gonna continue and just see if I do get another one and see is it still bound, or can you do something with it, or is it just not gonna be there anymore? Well, I'm glad they sped this up. I'm sure you can do all your fillet in one go on a provisioning station. I could be wrong. Oh, I got one. Mate, this is good. I've had some luck. Hold on, why is there no gold sparkle? I swear when you used to fillet the fish, it used to do a gold sparkle thing around the fish. What the hell? Is this right? It just keeps coming up. Perfect row acquired, perfect row acquired. Do they made it easy to drop? What is going on? Oh no, I've not done fishing in a while. Or, you know, extensively in a while, but this is ridiculous. Where is the fish? Fish. Wait, why am I going through? Do I even have ESO plus? Oh yes I do. 3 perfect row. Whoa, no. I swear it was like 1 in 100 perfect row, and I just had 3. Why is it doing it fast? It never used to do it like this fast. It used to be proper slow, and there used to be a golden sparkle. Mate, they've done some fishing changes behind my back. Damn you, Zos. But thanks for the perfect row. Got a feeling we're going to have one more drop on the last 20. One more. One more. I knew it. I knew I was going to get one more. There's some weird stuff going on. What the hell? I got 5 perfect row in not even 100 fish. Oh no, was it 65 out of 40? So just a little over 100 fish, I got 5 perfect row. Have they increased the drop chances? Because that's like 120k right there in what? Not even an hour of fishing. I'm just stumped, mate. Did they? Maybe I missed it on a patch notes, but at one point, like recently, over the past year or two, you can do them all at once at a provisions table. Yeah, I thought you could. Yeah, but did that seem quicker? I swear they were being filleted like super quick, and it used to be slow. What am I doing? I've got 5 perfect row in a little over 100 fish. So that's like a 1 in 20 drop chance on perfect row. That don't seem right. Again, I don't know. Am I just speculating, or have I just been super lucky with the row, and have I just been super lucky with the Trueflame replica drop? You know. But I've done a lot of fishing, and I've never seen 5 perfect row dropping at like a little over 100 fish. The best I've probably ever had is maybe 3. So I was expecting 1 row, maybe 2 if you're super lucky, but to get 5, that's crazy. But sometimes Zos do that, don't they? They stealth change things. They don't mention it in the patch notes, which is very crafty. Apparently they've done it with the 6th house banner, which is like one of the rarest drops in the game, in Vardenfell. And they fiddled with that apparently, and someone found out. You know, and they do things and they don't fully tell people in the patch notes. And I think every change should be declared. But maybe they've improved the perfect row drop chance. And why get rid of that golden animation when you fill it in them? That's annoyed me. That was satisfying to see that when your perfect row just drops. It just says it in the corner there. Perfect row acquired. Nah, mate. I want to see the golden effect animation. But yeah, like I said, we'll keep going. See if we get another page drop. I want to see what that one's going to say. Character bound. You already own this. Just delete it, please. Or do they mean... you know, hopefully small chance. I'm hoping a small little bit in me hopes that it will still be tradable. It might be tradable once you've used it, but I suppose deep down I know it's probably just not going to drop again. But yeah, come here if you want your perfect row. Rothgar, Nikolava's kennel, I think is the delve I'm in, and you will just easily get perfect row quickly. Oh. That is crazy though. So at least I've made some gold and I've got the replica sword already. I just didn't think anything would be happening this quickly.
Once had a new angler ask me the best time to fish.
I'm going to quickly read
Easy answer, I said. It's right now.
Quickly read. ESO anniversary event. I swear it said. Let's check. Don't care about the Indrik. Here you go, it says an extremely small chance from any fishing node during the Jubilee you may find style pages of the Trueflame sword replica. Extremely. Emphasis on the word extremely, and it's just dropped like that. Maybe I just was, like I said, maybe I just was super lucky. I don't know. Um, but for it to be an extremely small chance, you know, with the word extremely, so you would assume it's like a 1 in 10,000 drop. And then just to get it like that within 100 fish, I think I probably got it in with like what, the first 60, 70 fish I got, and it drops. Like what? How is that extremely small chance? Please tell me. Unless, like I said, it's just I was just super fluky, super lucky. Do you know what I mean? And you just got that drop. But it's like I said, even if it ain't tradable and you can't make gold off of it, it's still a lovely sword to have, especially if you're, like I said, a veteran Elder Scrolls player, or it's got a lot. It does hold a lot of nostalgia. But I have heard about this years ago. I didn't know about it at the time when I first started playing the game, but probably heard about 2016, 2017 sort of time. There was this rare Trueflame replica sword that dropped in Stonefalls fishing holes just randomly there. But again, it was just word of mouth. But the sword did exist. It was an actual sword you could equip. It wasn't a style page. It was something you could actually equip. I don't think it was powerful or anything, or it probably didn't have any power. It was just an item that was unique and rare. But yeah, so it's nice they have brought it back for the 10th anniversary, but would have been nice to make some money off of it. You know, I definitely would have used it anyway, probably, and then I probably would have got a I probably would have then sold the second one and any more subsequently, you know. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have sold it, I don't know. If it wasn't character bound, I probably would have just put it up for 100 million. Because I've got to be greedy on Xbox, because I've literally got probably about 100k gold in the bank. I am, like, got nothing. So yeah, that was a big shock. I did have like I said, I did possibly have a little feeling that it was going to be character bound, but I thought, nah, well,
when I stay too long in
they ain't mentioned
like
it, have they?
People tend to approach me.
So,
if I slip up and
can you be
make eye
quiet?
Contact, they ask me things.
Um,
Directions. If I'm selling something,
uh,
how I'm doing. It's why I always try to keep on the move.
Shush. But yeah, that's like, that's annoying. And I'm not going to farm the other page. I'm not going to farm the other pages now, unless it's just a page. So basically, if you don't like the look of the sword or the style pages that are unique drops, well, I'm assuming the ones that drop in the Dolmans, the Staff of the Worm or whatever, are they all going to be not tradable then? Why would they do that? Why would they just not make them tradable? So yeah, I think very much these pages, like I said, obviously this one as well, it's just like the Battlegrounds ones. Once you've got that page and you've used that page, you have to use it or it will keep giving you it. You will never get it again on that account, because you own it and it will just not be part of the drop loot, which I think is probably the case here. But like I said, I'm going to keep going. I won't be able to actually ever confirm it, obviously, because I could just be getting bad RNG. It might just not drop for another 10,000 fish. Who knows? But it's definitely a nice item to have in the game. It's definitely something worth getting, especially when it's so easy to drop. Like, an extremely small chance to get this in fishing holes, and then there it is. That don't scream extremely small chance to me. You know, extremely small chance is a Etheric Cipher or the Lost Imperial Notes in Cyrodiil. That's extremely small. Do you know what I mean? Like, the odds of getting it is remote. That's what extremely small chance means. But so you know, just have it drop like that is just either crazy, lucky, or it is not that extremely small a chance to drop. To me, it's looking 1 in 100 fish you're going to get the sword replica. So, which is silly really, because it could put off people trying to get it. You know, maybe you just want it just for the sword, and you're like, oh, I do want it, but I just can't bear fishing. You know, I can't do that for hours every day on end. And don't worry, no worries. Just come here, do it for half hour, boom, page is yours. They need to phrase their stuff carefully. That's the problem. If you don't phrase things properly, people, you know, like even me, you're going to assume that that's going to be a super rare drop. And I thought it was going to be super rare and non-character bound. Why would you do this to me? So literally now the anniversary event, I'm not big on getting the anniversary boxes stuff because I've probably got most of the stuff anyway. I'm not a crazy motive person finder unless it's something I really want. So for me, the anniversary now is pretty much grab your cake and call it a day. Oh no, I do want, I think, the event tickets. I need to check that. I will check that at the end of the stream. Because I do want the personality, the Master of Schemes personality, and I do believe the fragments are now in the thingy, so I will be checking them out as well. Because I wasn't after the plain master markings because that's not very unique. I don't find body markings very unique, and unfortunately the skins have gone the same way because there's just so many of them, and when there become so many of something, it loses its flavour. So, you know, you don't. Whereas personalities are a lot more unique. They're a bit like the polymorphs. Like there's not that many of them in the game. There's probably only 15 polymorphs in the game, and there's probably only about 10 personalities. So yeah, personalities is probably like the rarest thing you can get in the game. So I'm definitely going to go for this personality because they're just so much more unique. Whereas the skins, they were unique at first. There wasn't that many, but as over time, they've added so many in, and I don't know, the skins are just, I do still prefer the skins over the body markings. They're even worse. There's probably like 100 body markings, so they're not very unique. Again, the same thing with like emotes. They are quite nice to have now and again, but when there's hundreds of them, they're not very all that special. But personalities, I would say, are special in the game because there's just not many of them. So yeah, and the Master of Schemes one, it's not probably the best personality in the game, but I definitely will get that. I haven't got all the ones in the game. I've definitely not got the Worm Wizard. I've got the Beast, and I haven't got, I think there's another unique one I haven't got. I think it might only be the Worm Wizard one. I haven't got the Thief one either, that's another one I haven't got. But yeah, that's just mad, like, you've got your Trueflame page now, off you go. Yeah, I mean, this was not what I expected, and certainly not what I planned. I really thought this would be 5 or 6 people here, everyone farming it like mad, really difficult drop, can't get it, you know, and you was going to be that lucky person with a golden ticket, whipping out that replica page, and everyone was going to go, oh, I'll give you 1 million gold for it, I'll give you 2 mil, you know, I mean, I really thought it was going to be like that, and it's proper killed it for me. But, you know, that's the nature of MMOs, isn't it? They can, you know, it's nice to read solid information, and everything is, a lot of it is always speculation. Does this drop there? Is that drop there? But yeah, I'm glad to have got it though. There's definitely something that is a unique weapon style. So it is nice to have. But there you go, it is what it is, isn't it? Just I probably have to assume it's not going to drop anymore. I've got the page, that is it, end of, see you later, out the door. But I could be wrong, it might drop again. But I think you're probably leaning towards more like Brewing with Magic said, that it's probably not going to drop again. It's just like the Battlegrounds pages, you've got it, you've used it on your account, and that is it, it's off your loot table for all future. And I don't agree with that, even the Battlegrounds ones, like I know some people that want some of the Battlegrounds pages, but you can't trade them, so you can't buy them. Do you know what I mean? And some people don't like PvP and want to do Battlegrounds, and you have to do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Battlegrounds until you eventually get the style page that you want. Whereas I think they should be all tradable. All motifs and all style pages I think should be tradable, you know, because then that allows them people to sell them for good money, make money from it, you know what I mean? And like, they should never be character bound. What is the benefit of making things character bound, and particularly style pages? I mean, how many style pages is in Battlegrounds? And I think you only get one a day. I think you can get, I don't think you can get them a lot. And what's it, like 100 style pages in Battlegrounds, or maybe 50, maybe not that many, but do you know what I mean? Like, and I still don't think I've got them all. Like, they should all be tradable. And to make anniversary ones non-tradable is really annoying. I mean, they made that blooming, what is it? The new Jester's Seeker outfit, you know, the one with the tentacle, the new one. I mean, no one even likes that. That's just completely, like, lost all value. I don't think you can pick up the pages for, like, nothing there. But they make that tradable. But then these highly sought after things that people want for years is not tradable. Crazy. What a weird thing to do though. I can understand the original Trueflame bugged sword or whatever that was in the game and was removed, and it shouldn't have been there, and it wasn't tradable and had no use just but to be there. I suppose that's fair enough. But to then reintroduce it and not make it tradable, I mean, again, someone can't stand fishing at all. Well, that means you're never going to get the page, because you have to do it. You have to, and that's why I don't like bound things, because if you do want that, you're forced to do that certain thing. You know, like again, Battlegrounds. I've got friends that don't like doing PvP in this game. They only do PvE only. Well, that means you're never going to get them things from PvP. Which I don't think is right. I do like things locked behind PvP, I'm not saying, but they should be tradable. Like, so basically you just buy that off a PvP player. A PvP player might have earned that style page, and then you'd then put it on the guild or whatever, or sell it to them, and you know what I mean? They can earn it, but they don't have to participate in that activity to get it. Very strange. A very strange thing to do. Right, is that gone? One's gone. Let's see if there's some more fish. Let's try and... I don't think... I've got 5 row. I've got another 50 fish yet. They've definitely sped this up, look. There is no way in hell that's fast before. And where's my gold effect? Look, if I get a perfect row. If I get a perfect row, I might not. Maybe I was just super lucky with 5 in 100, but that seems a bit extreme to me. Come on, I'm filleting the fish. Fillet for fishing. Fillet for vision. I don't know. Am I going to get a row? How can you get 5 row in 100 fish. That's just like impossible. But I did. And then get none. Out of 50. Mate, I'm just going to quickly... I will quickly jump to the event merch. I just want to see if them personalities are there quick time. I just can't believe it's character ban. I can't accept it and move on. Right, so show me I might as well just get rid of them quickly. Master of Schemes personality, a gauntlet. How many do you need then? Wow, they're quite expensive, aren't they? When you have the Cold Iron Gauntlet, which is that, yep, and the Grim Iron Mask and Tyrant Soul Gem. Oh, you can't get that, can you? So you need 3 pieces. Yeah, I did think they was going to do that, to be fair. So I'll buy that then. And then what is it, you've got to have the cake or something for the tickets. How am I meant to know what a cake is? Collections. Mementos. I'm probably not even doing the right thing here. Oh, I suppose you've got to get the new cake, ain't you? What about to try the old one? Does it work? No. Alright, let's quick time do this quest then. Just to get this, you know? No, you know what, I'll do it another time. Actually no, I need the event tickets, I can't wait. Started for cake's sake. I've got so many quests. I have too many quests. Is this during the event? Yep, the anniversary event has literally just dropped today. And I thought I was going to make some big bucks. But I have with the road, to be fair. Oh, I just had it there, no one bastard. I hate when you have so many quests. Holiday event for cake's sake. Right, it is in Daggerfall, so it's not Chef Dolman, is it? It is not Chef Dolman. It is a different... It's a different one, isn't it? A different chef. That's it, in the drink. Yeah, they're like free, aren't they? Legit, the Seeker stuff is bad. What the hell's that? Oh, it's the polymorph, isn't it, I think?
I need to
Costume.
tell you something. You're the
No,
only
wait,
one.
you're not even the one I want to be speaking to. It's up here. Get with the program, mate.
Donalon's apprentice is no true baker.
This will ruin Chef Donalon for sure.
Oh,
Those sneaky, envious, sorry excuses for bakers. Father warned me to be wary, but for them to swarm like vultures right after he set sail? Oh, sorry. It's just that my father is counting on me and everything has gone wrong. To prepare our renowned Jubilee cakes for the new season, of course. Apologies. I'm Mog, apprentice to my father, the patron of pies himself, Chef Donalon. But thanks to those vultures, there may not be any cakes this time around. Ever since Father began his journey of culinary exploration, his rivals have made things difficult. They spread lies, even stole my ingredients. Could you help? Fling pies to him. Take these flinging pies and throw them at Chef Zeram and Chef Banel. That will teach them. Then...
what the hell? Right, so what have I got to do? I've got to throw pies at someone? Just quickly do this. Whoa, whoa. Why is it still saying here?
Pie filling in my eye. And do I taste gore apple?
Do I need a sugar mix?
Apple gives me hives.
You flung a pie at me? I hate pie.
And take the flour blend. Talk to the apprentice. Come on.
Your skill at pie throwing is quite excellent, my friend. And it was only a matter of time before those so-called bakers' false claims came back to hit them in the... You, my friend, are a miracle worker.
Come on, I need my
Now
cake.
that I have my missing ingredients back, and my father's annoying rivals have run off, I can finally start baking. But of course, this is the moment I've trained. Add the sugar and flour, 12 eggs.
Oh, where's it going?
Whisk
It's going dark.
3 times, no more, no less. Just like father. Out of the oven and...
All sweet rolls.
Perfect!
Yoink.
All it needed was
Oi.
to fling some pies and meet you, my friend.
Where's my cake then?
Behold, this season, Chef Donald on his
2024. Who'd know it? Where is it then? Oh, right, I've got it. So if I... Tools. Right, oh, he's a tool. That's probably why. Use that. Event tickets 4. Right. Sorted. So how do I get the furnishing of it? Because I want the I always got to have the furnishings. Oh, I am actually missing one. I'll show you which one I'm actually missing. How I'm missing one, I do not know. Because I'm sure I did do it every year. I'm definitely missing one, but I'll show you quick time. And then we'll get back to a bit more fishing, probably. I want some more roe, at least. I want something out of this, mate. And then let me know if anyone's watching, if they want to see the Trueflame sword again. I have got it now. Right. Wait, there's too many people, I can't see anything.
Is that a who?
Oh my god, you can get it as well. What's this? A slice? I didn't know you could get slices. That is new. But do you really want the slices? No, you want the cake. Why have I not got it? Is it the 2015, 2017? I'm confused now, right? Yeah, I haven't got the 2019, that's the one I'm missing. Oh, how could I? Where does the Trueflame sword drop from? It drops from any fishing node. And I've now got it. So let's get this. Let's go to my house quickly and just drop this cake in. Yeah, so it drops from any fishing node. It says extremely rare drop chance, but from what I've seen and what I've heard, it's not particularly hard to get hold of the page. So don't worry, if you don't like fishing too much and you want the Trueflame sword style page, just go to fishing nodes and it ain't too bad to drop from what I can see. Oh my god, I haven't got the room for this. Courtyard. No. Oh my god, that is not going to fit in it. Sea sponge. Oh, it's quite big. Here we go. I've got it. This, I need to sort these out. This is like proper messy. So I've got me cakes. No, I should move that. What the hell have I got that for? That is just getting put away. Mate, this is like the messiest house going. So yeah, I've got the... Why is it not showing? I need to sort these cakes out. 2021, 2018, 2023. If I just went to the retrieve and then there you go. So I've got it. Don't put them in order there either. So I've got the 2016, which was the first one. 2017, 2018. I'm missing the 2019. I've got the 2020, 2021, 2022. 2023 and the new 2024. So there we have it. I've got all that cake is the worst one, isn't it? Alright, let's get back to the fishing, let's get back to seas. I'll show you the spot I was at, that I actually found it, which is my favourite fishing spot, which is the Nicolava's Kennel. It drops on any node though, so you can go to any fishing node you want. But this one is just the best because you don't really have to move at all, to be honest, or barely. But like, you can only get this Trueflame sword and the other unique ones during the event, which is for like 2 weeks. So if you want to get it, make sure you get it soon. But like, yeah, you ain't making no money on it. But you will make money on obviously the perfect row.
And down they go.
So let's go back. We'll go back to the delve, and it's like, it's not even far in the delve either, which is really good. It's literally, you're just in there, and then you just turn to your right and you're here. That is it. And then just pretty much on this pretty much on this stone you can stay. You don't have any bait, mate. I've got bait. I've got 7k bait for you.
Never a bad time to cast some lines.
So yeah, like, got the page earlier in the live stream and wasn't particularly hard to find. Like, it just popped up. It weren't in a sack or anything. It just popped up when I pulled the fish out, and there it was. Easy drop, to be honest. Like, don't know what they're going on about, saying it's an extremely small chance to drop this. I'm like, what? It don't look extremely small to me, but like, unless I was just super lucky and someone has a real hellish time getting it. But mind you, the longer it goes on for, the more row you're going to get, so it's a total win-win, to be honest. It's just a shame. So I'm going to have to update my video, because I made a gold making guide video, so you can still make gold obviously farming this, but obviously you're not going to get that nice drop, tradable drop. That's the issue. It's not a tradable drop. It's drops, you can get it, but it's account bound, and that is a real shame. And I just think it's just totally unnecessary, because they would be worth an absolute bomb. You know, I thought, like, super rare drop, you're going to get your mitts on it after the event when it's no longer available. You know, it's going to be crazy, and rightly so. You know, like, it's meant to be a unique rare drop, and unique style. So yes, that's like, that is crazy that it's bound. And what does everyone think? Do you think it should be bound? I don't think it. I think it should be tradable. It should be a hard earned item from fishing, and it should have been tradable. But I don't think you're going to get a second drop. What do you think, guys? Would you get a second drop once you've used that bound page? You're no longer going to get a second page, are you? I was hoping you would, but so far I've not been lucky, or it's never going to drop, basically, because I've already got it. And if anyone on the stream wants me to show the sword again in all its glory, I will show you. I might whip it on my night blade as it goes. It's nice to have, though. Just a shame, but like I said, I think all style pages and motifs should be tradable. I don't know why they have to make them character bound, but it is what it is. So once the live ends, I will have to obviously I'll just put a pin on the video, to be honest, just saying that unfortunately the pages, or the page of the Trueflame sword, is not tradable. So yes, you can still make money using this gold guide, but it's purely from the perfect row. and any other unique drops you choose to farm in. But you are not getting money from the pages, or definitely not the Trueflame, but I assume the other ones will be the same. Imagine if the Trueflame was the only one that wasn't tradable, and all the others are. What's the other ones? I might go for the other ones, to be honest. Any Dolman rule chest can drop the Staff of Worms. And then you've got the Vardenfell one, Bosses, which is the Barber's Helmet replica. I don't know what that looks like. And you've got another staff as well, which is from the Geeses in Somerset. So again, I think the Staff of Worms is quite nice. So I might do a stream trying to find that, or I might just do it on this one. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's quite disappointing.
Gorgeous catch. If it wasn't worth so much, I'd say let's eat it right here.
So yeah, we'll continue to do a bit more fishing. I just want to make sure, obviously I won't be able to 100% make sure it ain't going to drop again, because I could just be getting really unlucky. But like I said, why not just put on the items, you know, this is character bound, this will no longer be obtainable, or you will not get this as a drop ever again on this account. And then that's just a done deal then, isn't it? But it's definitely worth getting if you like it. And like I said, you're going to earn some gold in the process anyway with your perfect row. But like I said, I was expecting a big 5 hour, oh I still ain't got it session. I really was. And for it to just be like that, it's madness. I might go for the Staff of the Worms one. What do you reckon? Shall I go for the Staff of the Worms, which is, again, it's just Dolman's, isn't it, I think. Staff of the Worms replica, that's probably going to be a nice staff. Might go for that. Right, how many more fish? Let's see if we've got any more to fillet. Oh, not a lot. Remember now, I ain't done many. Let's just quickly skin these fish. I'll do it the old school way. All perfect row. See, look, where's the gold? Where's the nice glittery gold? Nothing. Expert fish cleaner. Right, this is my main character. And I've got obviously quite a lot of the achievements. So when an achievement pops them up, let me know. Look, as you can see, I've got quite a lot done. Less obviously on the DLC stuff. Look, you can see they're quite packed out. I've filleted fish 500 times. What? I've definitely filleted more than that on this character, because I've got the master angler. So I'm surprised. That's an achievement that I haven't done. Strange. They must have added it then. Anyway, let's go. What does it say? Any Dolman? I'm not doing the Alakir Desert because that is killer. I will do Dishan, because Dishan ones are quite nice. So it says any Dolman reward chest has a chance to contain the style page of the Staff of the Worms replica. So it's Manamarco's staff. So it's quite nice. So I think we'll see if I want to see. This is why I'm doing it. I want to see. Not only do I want it, but I want to see. Is this like tradable? I'm going to put my pets on, even though they're really annoying. I'm just going to have them just because obviously they'll do extra damage for me. But that is, yeah, that's like mad. Like to make them character banned. And if all the, I just want to say, obviously, if this one is character banned as well, then obviously you can safely assume that all these unique ones they're all just character banned. Which one's up then? Oh, the other one's up. Oh, why do this to me? So we'll go to, I don't even need you now, Sharp as Night. Thank you for your help, but I don't know if you even did help. I think it does speed up the real time. I might have missed it. I'm not going to go on the Alakir Desert because there might be too many people. Well, I don't know, on console it probably won't be anyone. But I'll just do this one as it's just going to be less people, less lag. So let's go. We'll see if we can get the Staff of the Worms, which again, it does look a nice one. I don't know what the other ones look like. If they look quite nice, I might go for them as well, but just turn the sound down a bit, be a bit loud. Mate, I don't want the Sharp as Night to level up. Mate, what am I doing? Pets out would help, to be honest. So yeah, what is everyone else going for? If they are all character banned and it don't matter and you just want them for your own account, what interests you the most? The Trueflame sword or the Staff of the Worms or the other two, which is a helmet and another staff, I think. I think the Trueflame sword was the one that looked nice to me, but I do like a nice staff, and if it's like a necromancy sort of staff, then that's going to be good. I forgot about the Jubilee boxes. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, you don't want to be on the Alakir Desert, because if there's too many players, then you ain't going to get the anniversary box drop, because you've got to do, when there's, especially on PC I've noticed, is when there's like 100 people on a Dolman, you might not get the box drop because you ain't getting enough damage on the boss. So I think, yeah, Tishan is probably the better Dolmans to do, because you're just going to get a few people, not as bad, you know. Iridian is another nice one, I think people do, but generally it's obviously the Alakir Desert, but that is boring because it's just been done to death, and this one's just a bit better, less people to deal with, and they still have that good uptime, the Dolmans. They don't, you ain't got to wait. But yeah, I'm surprised I've already got that and I'm on to the next one. I really thought they would be rare. Maybe this one's rarer. I mean, I've really got to dismiss that companion. But yeah, we'll keep it all going. We'll keep it going. I just would like to get the staff, hopefully. And I just want to confirm more. I just want to confirm there is another character bound style page. Or are they tradable? Maybe it's just a Trueflame one. But then why would you do that? Why would you make them character bound in the first place? I don't know. I just don't see what they gain from it. But hey ho. But I mean, obviously, yeah, you don't want to go to really cluttered. You don't really want to go to cluttered Dolmans if you can help it, because obviously you might not get the Jubilee boxes, and you want the Jubilee boxes. I don't know what's in the Jubilee. Oh, there's motives in it. I think the Jubilee ones, so you can get your hands on some nice motives. Mate, go away, Sharp as Night. How do I dismiss companions? How am I getting achievements? Oh, it's a companion one, I was going to say, because I never use companions. Mate, I need to dismiss you. You're getting on my nerves. I know how to dismiss him. Just do it the easy way. Right. We're gonna get lucky. No, you ain't. Yeah, so yeah, if you want the Jubilee boxes, I thought they only dropped from daily quests. I get confused with all these event boxes. They're dropping from chests. Must be daily quests and daily activities, which is Dolman's. I don't know, but obviously, yeah, like if there's hundreds of people on the boss, you might not get a proper tag. And I think it only awards like the top 10 players of damage. So obviously, if you want to guarantee your boxes, farm Dolmans that don't have a lot of players, you know, because you might not get the drop, which is a bit annoying. Or if you get bored, you know, I find it better to do Dolmans where there's less players, because when there's more players you do get bored because you don't have to engage, and then you get distracted, you might not hit the boss, and then you might not even get a box. So always best, I think, yeah, Deshaun are probably the best ones, but again, I know people who are fans of the Iridium ones are nice, because they're close to way shrines, and again, not as populated. I thought there'd be a couple of people here, but there don't seem to be anyone. I did see the odd person earlier, but generally, no one. But again, lightning staff makes things easy because you can hit people, enemies from range, and drop them nice and quick. So yeah, let me know, guys, in the comments what style page are you after. If you don't want to, even if you don't want to make golden, if you even can, is it the Trueflame you're after, or are you really after the staff of the worms? I'm sure it's quite a nice staff. So if it's character bound, I'll be pleased to get that anyway. So yeah, look, anniversary Jubilee box. So I'm full, ready. Oh my god. Whoa, hold on, I wanted to keep some of this stuff. Do you want to keep the... No, mind you, like I could always I'm keeping that stuff because I would definitely want that. The Reflective Fury, no. The Hunger one, do I want that? Healing yourself makes you recipient. No. Okay, I want to keep the furnishing. Oak Father's Retribution, that's the one that I think is being abused, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's one that's being abused. Damar's Blessing, that's the new one, isn't it? Reduce snares. Reduce the duration of breakable cracking and snares on you by 75%. That is, I bet that's a powerful set for like troll tanking. I want to keep them two ones. Right, so I think, oh, there's a bit more. Sorry, this will not take too long. That should pretty much be it. Right, let's open a couple of boxes quick time. See if we got anything, if we're lucky. Yeah, like I said, I do want the staff now. Oh, so there's a couple of, oh, the glorious one, what's that then? Oh my god, it drops transmute crystals, I've just remembered. It's only one though. Wet gunny sack. Oh yes, please, look at that. Right, so I don't know about that page. Oh, I bet that's tradable though, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's tradable, yeah, nice. Cheers, mate. Right, let's go to that one. But like, yeah, it's nice to get the motifs. They can be worth a lot of money in the anniversary boxes, of course. So make sure, like I said, if you want to get the boxes quickly, just do Dolmans, to be honest. Probably the easiest way, but yeah, just don't do, as I've said, really congested Dolmans, because you might not get the drops. And it drops from the boss, so you want to basically do them on your own or just with a few people. Odd few people ain't going to make any difference, but if it starts going above 20 people there, then you might want to question, you know, go to another area. Remember, every other area that ain't DLC's got Dolmans, so just jump on some other ones. God, I've been playing this game so long. I remember when I think it was the Lich set or something. The Lich set dropped from Dolman's, and that was like years. That was like before one Tamriel was. Like, it was ages ago, and yeah, and I really wanted that, and I don't think I ever got it. It was something like that. I can't even remember if it was a style page or a set item there. It only dropped from Dolman's, and I used to do the Disharm ones, but that was probably like back year 2016. But yeah, just make sure you get that tag on the boss. I mean, obviously, when there's not a lot of players, it's easy. But you don't want to be caught out, obviously. Because the chest itself, see, there you go, at Jubilee box. The chest itself is not going to give you the box, but it might give you that page. Give me the staff page. Ooh, this could be rare drop, mate. Like, well, mind you, I ain't done a lot of Diamonds, to be fair. Give it a chance, mate. We'll keep it going, keep it going. It's just a shame, I did want to do more of the fishing, but I just feel like it's not going to drop now the second time. And I've got 5 row, which is quite nice, so I'll be selling them, because I'm desperate for the gold. Tons of gold on PC I've got, but I've got no gold on Xbox. But luckily, things tend to be cheaper on console, so you don't need tons of gold. But still, I do need some to continue my builds. But yeah, thank you to everyone that's been watching the stream and is still continuing to watch. Please hit the like button if you could as well, please, as that helps me out. Because I want to continue doing builds and streams and stuff. Mate, I swear I've got like tons of food. And obviously use my rubbish food. I want to continue doing live streams and stuff. So hopefully I can get some more people in here watching me. But yeah, I normally do streams of PvP stuff, you know. I don't normally do stuff questing or stuff like this. This is just like an anniversary special, but it was meant to be just purely fishing. But obviously it's not gone that way because I've got the drop quick, which was a bit, I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to be a rare drop because, as stated on their website, it said an extremely rare drop from any fishing node. So for it just to pop like that within, I think it was about 50 fish, 60 fish, and there it is. I'm thinking, whoa. But like I said, maybe I was just super lucky. Let's see if I get super lucky with this drop. I should really be doing this when I'm like leveling a character or something. I'm not currently leveling any characters. Because on Xbox I've got everything I need. I've got every class I need. I've got a couple of multiple ones. I've only got one Necromancer. I've got one Necromancer, 2 Dragon Knights, 2 Sorcerers, 2 Night Blades, and 1 Warden. So like, yeah, I'm not actively needing to get another character in the mix. Some people have like 30 characters, don't they? I just don't know. If there's something I really want to go, I tell you, like, again, what puts me off is doing the Undaunted, because I know I'm going to want the Undaunted or the Sigic line 9 times out of 10, and they're just the worst grinds. I don't mind leveling characters. I don't mind even grinding CP sometimes. It's just like I just don't. Grinding dungeons is just, it's not super slow, I suppose. You can do it fast, to be honest, if you really knuckle down. But ideally you don't want DLC dungeons because it just makes it harder. You might not complete them. You're best just sticking with normal, to be honest. And or non-DLC, you can do veteran pretty much, even if you ain't got a tank in the group. Maybe, I think the only one I probably wouldn't say do is veteran Crypt of Hearts 2 without a proper tank, because you will have a nightmare with that, if anyone knows about that dungeon. But yeah, that's what puts me off leveling the character. I do want to level a couple more on PC. I was going to do a Sorcerer on PC. Because on PC at the moment I've got Nightblade, Dragon Knight and Templar. Yeah, I've only got 3 that have actually been done, so... And I'm just shy of 600 CP, I think, on PC. But on Xbox, as you can see, I'm well in the 2000s, so I've got quite a bit going on. But I don't know if I want to do another character. There's just nothing that jumps out at me, because I don't race chase. Sometimes I used to do a lot of race chasing, and what I mean by that is you wouldn't be happy with the race. You're like, oh, I wish it was an Argonian, or I wish I'd done a picture damage race. And then I found out that 9 times out of 10, because when people say to me, oh, what race should I pick? What race should I pick? I think, to be honest, no matter what build you do, you should always pick a damage race, because I find that you always regret it, and you say, I wish you end up, to me anyway, I always feel like, oh, I wish I should have picked the damage race, should have gone Dark Elf, should have gone High Elf, or Khajiit or something. And I find, like, with Breton and that, they are good, they're good for sustaining that. But, with Wretched Vitality and stuff, there's ways around a lot of the sustain issues, but damage, you know what I mean? Once you ain't got that extra bonus damage, you ain't got it, you know what I mean? And I think the only exception is Nord, with the unique ultimate gen ability. So I think all my classes have got damage racism, so that's why I've not bothered changing. But I think, someone did say to me ages ago, that all the races should just all be cosmetic and they shouldn't have unique buffs. And I think that is right, to be honest, because I want to play like Argonian characters and that. And not to say that you can't make good characters with them, but obviously because they don't provide any damage benefit, you tend to shy away from them a little bit. But obviously, like Argonian healers, and they can make brilliant tanks and healers, and the potion passive, you can make some really good troll tanks with Argonians. I think my actual healer was an Argonian at some point. But yeah, it should just be cosmetic, yeah, I suppose, in a way. Only class should matter. Because the races are super unbalanced, aren't they? And the worst is obviously Redguard. And I think I have got a Redguard. No, I did actually change it. I think I did change my Redguard to an Orc, because I was just not struggling, but it just weren't doing it for me. And you can see why, because Redguard is just the worst passives ever. So I've yet to get the Staff of the Worms. Where is my Staff of the Worms? But yeah, like I said, it's nice to do a stream that's not PvP related, because all my streams have been pretty much... I've done some thieving ones, to be fair, but it's pretty much all PvP related streams. But yeah, certainly not got lucky with the the worm ones so far, but like I said, I've probably only done about 7 Dolmans. It's not too many, so... What the hell's that? Dark Elf. I never do the antiquities half the time. I know there's some good furnishing items you can get, but I don't often do them. But yeah, the anniversary boxes are definitely the better event boxes, because a lot of them cannot be that good, like say the Plunder Skulls, unless you want like the Halloween helmet masks. Other than that, they're not all that. Again, with the Jester's ones weren't all that great, apart from the scraps of cloth. I don't know if they even dropped again, because I didn't even actually get any more this year. But obviously with this event, the anniversary event, it can drop, I think, like any motive page, and obviously there is new ones, so definitely make some gold on this. This is one of the ones you can actually make good gold, whereas Jesters, you sort of only pretty much the cloth was going to make gold. Did I just get 3 anniversary Jubilee gift boxes because there was 3 bosses? That is crazy. Because there was 3 bosses, it gave me 3 in 1. What the hell? Definitely stay on the Dolmans, guys. Oh, come on. I want more than 1 transmute crystal. 20 dragon's blood. Right, if you get dragon's blood, mate, you're laughing. They're worth a bomb. What the hell's that? A recipe I don't have on this character? That is weird. So yeah, like it's definitely worth farming. Like as a veteran player, as myself as a veteran player, like I've played it a long time. A lot of the event stuff I've already got, and you can't really make a lot of gold off of it. But the anniversary boxes, they're still worth doing for even veteran players, because like I said, unless you've got every motive, do you know what I mean? And even then you can sell them. They do sell well. Like you can get some really nice ones. Obviously, chest and helmet pieces are going to sell the best. So try and get your mitts on them if you can, if you were looking for selling stuff. But yeah, anniversary boxes, they're good. I probably will farm. I wasn't gonna, to be honest, but I think I might, because they do have some nice drops in them. But like I said, you know, if I'm going to do that, I might level a character at the same time. What do you think, guys? What sort of character do you think I could do? Because, well, mind you, I should probably do it on PC, to be honest, because I don't have... I've got 1 character slot on Xbox, but I just don't use it. But I could do it on PC. But again, I want the gold on Xbox, so the character might have to be leveled on Xbox. I don't know, or should I not bother? I do have pretty much. I have all the classes, but I've only got like 1 Warden, 1 Necro. So I'd like to. Necro is still one of my favourite classes. I think animation-wise, it's just hard to. They're tough to make it work. Or just chuck on Master's Dual Wield and anything works. That's the way to go. Still the meta. The meta is still here. Right, what one do I go? Getting confused. But yeah, the Staff of the Worm seems the harder drop, to be honest. And what makes me die is that the Trueflame sword said extremely rare drop and got that, and then this one didn't say extremely rare drop. It just has a chance to drop, and I ain't getting it. So I was under the impression that the Trueflame was going to be super hard, and all the other unique drops from this one from the Dolmans, one from the Geesiers in Somerset, and the ones from the Vardenfell bosses were going to be easier drops. But mind you, that is probably again, it's all RNG in it, so you can never say a definite answer that, oh, that's an easier drop and that's not an easier drop, because you could just be getting lucky and it's just fooling you. That is the problem, you never know. But I'll definitely farm these for a bit, as I don't find it too bad. I don't know, yeah, like Deshaun Dolmans, I think because you have to engage more, like I said, because there's less players, you have to physically put them down. Whereas I feel when you do like looking for group and then you join a group, because you don't have to do anything, you just get bored super fast. But yeah, this ain't too bad. It's just like the longest Dolman run I've ever done. Well, not ever done, but recent times. Because after about 3 on Alacare Desert, I'm done. But yeah, this is alright. And you're definitely always getting that Jubilee box, which is nice. Like I said, if you do Alacare Desert and there's tons of people, you might not get one. So, but this is consistently giving me the boxes. Where's my Staff of the Worms? Check it's not in my inventory, I'm pretty sure I've not seen it, in case I've just missed it. No, that was just that one from the box. So yeah, what's everyone going to be doing this anniversary event? Make sure you get your cake, obviously. Are you going to be farming the boxes or farming the unique style pages that I thought were tradable? Yeah, what's everyone's plans? I mean, you can definitely make some good gold, like I said, just doing the anniversary boxes. Your mum. Yeah, I think I will definitely do the boxes for a while. Because the Vardenfell bosses, they're going to drop them, aren't they? But yeah, it depends what the style pages look like on the others. I don't know what they look like at the top of my, you know, I don't know. I definitely want the Staff of the Worms, as I think that's quite a decent looking one from what I've seen. As I said, it'd be nice on a Necromancer. For the Trueflame, yeah, that's definitely a unique, nice one to get. But again, if you don't want them and they're not tradable, like I said, there's not really much point in getting them, unless you're a completionist, of course. Oh, yep, you're definitely getting the boxes, nice, and they seem to be dropping the motifs quite consistently. And another reason I'm going to be getting them, they give me transmute crystals. And I can never have too many of them. I tell you, I don't think I've ever, 1,000 transmute crystals. You know, when it's not, when you ain't got ESO plus, it only goes up to 500. I don't think I've ever hit 500 because I will always end up using them in some shape or form. There's always something to transmute in there or use. Rightio. Oh, you make this. I'm not actually playing on my Xbox. I'm playing through the Game Pass on the PC. That's why the graphics is rubbish. But I might be getting the new Xbox soon, the Xbox Series X, because I've only got the old Xbox Ones, which are rubbish. So, and they've gone down in price a little bit, so I might be tempted. I was only just going to invest in PC stuff, to be honest, because that was like the way forward. So I am debating. I'm debating whether to get a PS5 or get a. I might get a PS5. I don't know, or the new Xbox, or just upgrade my PC. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the chats. What should I do? Get a PS5, get the Xbox Series X, the square one, not that little rubbish one, because I don't do 4K. Or should I just upgrade the PC? I can't decide. I can only do one at the moment, so I like the PS5 idea because one, I can stream direct to YouTube, and the PS5 has got some sweet games on it, so that's going to be good. But I like the idea, but the downside is, yeah, I'm going to have to make another Elder Scrolls account on PS5, so I'll be on every platform almost. Or I think I will be on every platform. But the Xbox Series X, again, I'd rather the PS5, but again I can play my Elder Scrolls account in 4K, which would be nice, which I've always wanted to do, but I haven't actually ever had that 4K. Or shall I just beef up my PC? Because with the PC I could get a new case, a new graphics card, or a new motherboard and graphics card. So I do want the PS5 though. I might be tempted to get the PS5 and do a PS5 account. What do you reckon? Oh wait, hold on, I just realised. Oh, that means I've got to then pay. If I get a PS5, do I have to pay for the PlayStation Plus monthly to play Elder Scrolls Online? Because is this classed as a free-to-play game now or something? I don't know. I think I might, PS5, but yeah, it's the monthly thing. Even though it's not a lot, but all these subscriptions everyone has these days, isn't it? You got Netflix, you got Amazon Prime, you got Xbox, you got PS5, you got Nintendo. You know, like that. These are all adding up, mate. I don't want to be subscribing to everything. And the PC's nice because it's free, which is nice.
You have killed me. I have fool, you are outclassed.
Yeah, I'll have to decide what console to get. Should I get the new console, one of the new consoles, or should I just upgrade my PC? There's nothing wrong with a PC, to be fair. It's doing everything I need it to do. Whereas a PS5 I ain't got. But I also ain't got a 4K Xbox. Mate, this stuff, the worms does not drop. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys, anyway. I'll do one more Dolman. I will do one more Dolman. Just in case I get that luck and I get the Staff of the Worms. I need to look at the pictures again and see which one I actually want, because I'm not going to probably go for all four, unless they're all amazing. But I think the Staff of the Worms is the best looking one for me. Sorry, I just sneezed my brain there. So yeah, I'll do one more Dolman. Hopefully I'll get lucky. If not, I will be back. And I'll do my boxes as well. I ain't done my boxes, have I? But yeah, don't go Alicare Desert, to be honest, if you want the boxes. I just don't think... You're probably going to get more chests quicker, by a small margin, but you ain't going to get the Jubilee boxes as much. I might even do another stream tonight, to be honest. I don't know. I'll see what I'm going to do. Will I get lucky on the last Dolman? I think he said it drops from the chest. I'm sure, let me just double check. Any Dolman reward chest. Any Dolman reward chest. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's just the... My bird's died. There it is.
Your flesh is nothing but more.
Yeah, it says any reward chest, so it's just the one after the boss. It's not on the boss itself. That's okay. When I said I didn't want to level a character, that's what I was going to do. Some sort of like archer. Look at the free look. This gave me 3 Jubilee boxes again in one hit. That's a bit of a glitch, to be honest. It shouldn't be awarding you 3 boxes on one boss because it's 3 separate bosses. I like that. But oh, chromium plating, that's nice. Even though they're not worth much. Oh my god, you're getting transmute crystals. This is decent. I'm happy with that. What the hell are they? Why have I not got these recipes? 20 powdered mother of pearl. They used to be worth a bomb. Yeah, the rewards are nice in this, is without a doubt. They are nice. But no staff of the worms, but I will show my prize. Where is it? Weapon styles. Where is it? Just show it quickly, in case anyone's not seen it. Yeah, I'm back. You get it. Yeah, I did get it. I think you logged off just before I got it. Where is it? There is the Trueflame sword replica. I did get it. Unfortunately, it was character banned, so yeah, so it's not tradable. And I did try and farm to get another one fishing, but it just would not drop. I got 5 perfect row though, which was pretty sweet. Yeah, so there it is. I got it. God knows, don't ask me what that costume's about. But yeah, that's the sword. It is nice, and I was just trying to farm the Staff of the Worms on the Dolman, but it didn't drop, unfortunately. But yeah, I've got some nice rewards in the anniversary boxes, and also definitely do the Dolmans, because if you get the 3 bosses, you get 3 boxes I got in one boss. That's pretty good. So don't do Alakir Desert, do Dishan for the boxes, anniversary boxes, as you'll get guaranteed boxes. But yeah, I didn't get the Staff of the Worms from the chest. Nice, yeah, I like it. Yeah, it is a nice, it's definitely a nice thingy. Oh my god, you can preview it, that's better. Yeah, that's a good personality. Not amazing, but I definitely want to get it. But I need to get the other 2. The Grim Iron Mask I need to get, and then I'll get, you can't get that yet, so the final piece is in the next event, so that's fine. Yeah, that's it then guys. So I did get some nice bits, and I've made a bit of gold, and I did get 6 perfect row, so that's made me quite a bit of money, and it weren't a lot. I said, so that delve spot where I was in Rothgar, I'll quickly show you it again in case anyone's missed it. That delve there, brilliant for perfect row. There's just nothing better. You ain't even got to barely move. It is sweet. So but yeah, I'll try and get that Staff of the Worms hopefully, and I might do another live stream soon. So I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Until then, I've got no more builds and stuff planned and all other good stuff coming. So I'll see you in the next one guys.